I'm going to use a 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. And I'm using the pink salt as usual. So just about. And I love to use the Carolina rice, and this is the one I'll be using. I'll be using just 2 cups of Carolina rice. So I'll be using this cup here. Can you see? Okay, that's one. And that's 2. And to ensure that just to make sure that the rice does not stick, I don't want a sticky rice today, I'm going to pour in some oil. So half of a cup of oil, and I love to use this one here. It's called Pond's Extra Virgin Olive Oil. My camera is not focusing, but that's what I'm going to be using. And here we go. It's in my little measuring cup here. I'm just going to pour that in. We're going to go to the stove. I'm just going to put this on to the stove. So this is what it looks like in the pot. We're just going to put that on the stove. So there we go. I'll be right back. So while that is going on the stove, we are gonna start the shrimp. Alrighty, just let me organize this little space so we know where to find everything. And I'm sorry to be back and forth, but again I've changed my camera, so I'm working from this little space here. Hopefully you can see. Let me see. Nobody's not even seeing from there, so I need to lower my camera a little bit. Okay. So I want to work from that space right there. Let me adjust my camera a little bit. Yeah, so let's go. Adjust my lighting. Okay. This is our oil. I'm going to be using some other beans to go with this also on the side. So I'm using string beans. And things start falling over. So I'm just going to fix this a little bit. Make it my space a little bit more organized. Alright, so I'm going to be using these string beans. On the side. And this vegetable here, just I'll put that there. And these are snow peas that we'll be using. We'll put these here. I'm just adjusting my camera so we can all see. Very good. So now we can get a better view. I'm not used to this camera, so that's another thing. Alrighty, so we're going to be trimming these in a little bit. Hopefully everybody can see. I'm just trying to get a better angle for this camera because I'm not used to it. And these shrimp have already been washed, and we're going to devein them. That's the shrimp we'll be using today. Hopefully my camera will focus. That's what we'll be using today. So I'm going to speed up the process here. Okay, so now that the shrimp is done, it's all cleaned up, deveined, and cleaned and washed. What else we're gonna need for this ingredient? We're gonna need ginger, which I started pre-cut, so we have. We're gonna also need lemon. We're gonna need some garlic, so we're gonna do the garlic now. Finely chopped. Just gonna squish it with this and then chop it. Make sure. Now we're gonna cut them. So this is our garlic here. I'm just going to pour that in here. That's the garlic. Hopefully you can see. And just gonna put this here. I started cleaning the snow beans, cutting actually. So what we need to do is take off here, the camera. Hopefully the camera will zoom in. You take off this end here and this end right there. And I've already done some of them, so we're just taking off the ends of these, and they should be when they're all done, they should be looking like this. Okay, so that's the snow beans, and I'm also going to use some string beans on the side. These are my string beans I'm going to be using on the side. It's not a part of that dish, I just like string beans, so I'm going to have that on the side. Just for me, actually not a part of this whole recipe. So I'm going to put the beans over here. Okay, so the beans, all beans are here. I just trim the ends of them again. You take off the ends here, the ends here. and these are ready to go. Alright, all the ingredients that we're gonna need. We're gonna need soya sauce. Hopefully you can see this one. We're gonna use soya sauce. You're gonna need sesame oil. And for good measure, I'm gonna pour in some oyster flavored sauce. I'm using the panda one. Okay, so we're ready to go. And our shrimp is already pre-cut. So we're gonna go to the stove, supplementary to my oil. I'm also gonna be using a little butter. So it's just about a little piece of butter supplementary to my oil. And so we're gonna go to the stove to start the sauce, and then the rice is already done, so this I will wait. Right. As a matter of fact, let me show you. I've already pre-cut some of my onion here, and that's my white onion. So instead of using the green onion, I'm going to just use the white one. And I've already gone ahead and pre-cut that, and just have a few pieces left to go. Actually, how I cut them, just chunky pieces. I didn't make them small this time. They're really chunky this time. Okay, and I use some black pepper here and some red pepper. So it's going to give a little, this is a crushed pepper that I'm using. Okay, this is where we're going now. So we're going to go to the stove to begin the process. Let me move these over for easy access. And after it, I'm just going to put them on this tray here. So everything is going to be on this tray. And I'm just going to move them over, use them as I go. You'll see what I'm doing. I'll come back for the sauce. I'll come back for the oils and everything else. So let's go to the stove. This is ready to go. Just going to move these over to the stove. So hopefully you can see me. We're ready to start the process here. We're going to use the other oil, the olive oil, and then we're going to use the sesame oil at the end. Okay, so we're going to pour in our olive oil. Hopefully you can see. I cannot view from this angle, so therefore I'm not so sure if I'm in focus. So actually, so we've poured in our garlic, ginger, onion, and that's sauteed. And so we're going to stir in our butter. While it's going, I'm going to pour in the butter. So the butter is in. Now we're going to pour in our black pepper. And we're going to pour in our crushed pepper. And while those are going, we're going to pour in our shrimp. And this is only going to take approximately 3 minutes, so your shrimp is not overdone. And I'm going to bring you up close so you can at least see what I'm doing here. So the shrimp is actually going here. And all that natural ingredients. So there we go. You just turn until they are lightly pink in color, slightly pink in color. You don't want to overdo this, okay? From time to time, I'm going to bring my camera up a little bit closer so you can see. But now, the shrimp is sauteed. Hopefully you can see what's happening there. Hopefully you can see I'm trying to the camera up as close as possible so you can see, get a better view as to what we're doing there. So there we go. So we're going to turn the shrimp again. It's on low heat, and we're getting, as soon as it turns pink, start turning pink, I'm going to start putting all the other sauce. These are just the natural sauces going. You can turn up your heat now to high because this is just halfway cooked. You can tell this is turning slightly pink and it's halfway cooked. Now at this time we're going to get ready to pour in our sauces. These snow beans will only cook for approximately 1 minute. They're not hard to cook. So we're going to go ahead and pour in our oyster sauce. We're going to pour in the soya sauce, just a little sprig, of course. Now we're going to pour in our sesame oil. And this is done. This is done. We're going to turn off the stove because This is dinner. This is done. And of course the rice is over there. Turn off your stove because this is already done. And so as to stop the cooking process, we're going to pour it onto a plate instantly. So we're going to go back to the counter and dress this to make it look a little bit more presentable. So let's go. Hopefully you can see. Okay, so it's done. And I'm going to put the beans on, the other beans, and some rice. That's our dish right there. And we are ready to eat. This is the rice over here that we had done previously. This is the green bean. This is snow peas. That's a shrimp. That's a lemon right there. So dinner is ready. Alright, and as usual, I'm going to invite you to take the first bite. And I'll do the second bite. Okay. This is dinner. And again, we are ready to eat. So as usual, I'm going to invite you to take the first bite. Yummy. There you go. Welcome to our healthy, delicious meals. Cooking with Meg and me. And again, here's your first bite. And I took the second one, which is very, very delicious. Very, very delicious. Again, I just want to thank you for stopping in to cook with Meg and me. This is a very quick dish.